Alright, I'm just kind of holding you guys here right now, but I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Ray. I've started Raybuilt. Kind of a handyman. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I work on just about everything. If I don't know how to do it, I love doing the research to figure out how to. So, a challenge has never passed my ability, opportunity, or want to do. So I am going to take you on a quick little walk around of my single stall garage that I've done a little bit of everything out of. I've restored things. I've built furniture. In fact, all the beds that have been in our house I built. I built reptile enclosures. I actually ran a rather successful reptile enclosure business for a while. There's a lot of stories behind that on why I don't do that anymore. But anyhow, I've even built huge smokers. I had one smoker on a 21-foot trailer that it could do 2 hogs and 1 smoker, and it had a slide-out grill that slid 3 feet out the side of the trailer. I could do another full hog. So you could do 3 hogs at one time on that trailer. Kind of missed that one. I traded it out for a pickup truck. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see here in the future. I'll build another one of them over the winter. I do have a grill that I got to bring in and restore. Go to our property up north by Baldwin area. But right now I'm going to take you on a quick tour of my garage. So what you foresee from here on out is all Raybuilt. And if you ever see anything that you'd like to see me do, you have constructive criticism, any of that, I'd love to see it in the comments, and I will try to answer. I will not guarantee an answer to everybody, as I also live a busy life as a truck driver and a full-time husband and a full-time dad to 6 children and 5 grandkids. Some of them we don't see as much as we'd like to, so I always put jobs aside when I get the opportunity to see them. So anyways, here's a quick tour of Raybuilt, the shop. The grand tour from walking out of our breezeway to the garage. Right here is a recent cart project that I rebuilt for my father. It's a Christmas gift, but it's looking to be a little late, but that's all right. He'll understand. This thing was nothing but rust and dent and broken, and I completely stripped it down, removed all the paint, fixed everything, oiled everything, all brand new bolts, nuts, fresh paint job. But he'll like it. It's painted Cub Cadet colors to kind of go with what he drives. It's all Cub Cadets. As we continue out here, I still got a little bit of a mess up front here. All this stuff here in the center is for sale. I'm trying to get rid of. That stuff's trying to find a home yet. And we got all of our storage containers, our projects, all that good stuff. This over here is my French cleat wall. Each tool holder is custom built for the tool. You can grab it, and it's completely modular. So I can pull that and remove it and put it anywhere I want, all the way up and down this wall. Well, this camera makes my shop look a lot bigger than it actually is. But I've got all these tools lined over here. Well, I guess I better back up here. I guess that's something else I didn't mention is I do 3D printing. So when I installed this dust collector here, I have come through and my wife designed and I printed all these mounts, these holders, so they're all 3D printed. I come up, and for the cost and time it took me to print wise, it was cheaper for me to buy them, and they are a lot smoother by buying them. But you will see all these fittings over here, these are all 3D printed. We've got this run that comes over here, 3D printed blast gate. Then wise coming down, I've got that run going to my compound miter saw and my router table. Now these two do sit with just a little bit of a tilt so that they're high right here where they meet. That way you never have interference on either one and your board always sits flat. Yes, this does run through and goes in between the drill press, so I can run a good board across there. And I got clearance to run all the way across my table saw that also works as a junk collection table. But back to this dust collector, you'll find that I I have ADHD, so I bounce around quite a bit. Never diagnosed, just self-diagnosed. There's more 3D printed stuff. This all comes up, all these connectors that go into that wire 3D printed with 4-inch blast gate. This all runs over. And I got another blast gate over there, right there. Another run that comes over here. And this used to come down and connect to a panel saw that I had over here. This is now just a lumber rack that all folds out and 4x8 storage underneath with racking above. And I've got all my paint storage, screws, bolts, etc. there. And this next project was just last night. For these bins, I come up with this. All the rail for that cost me $9. If you'd like to know how and what I used, just mention it in the comments and I will let you know. I have a self-insulated door that we will be covering really soon with thin plywood so I can use it as a backdrop for grinding and cutting, since how it is winter here in the state of Michigan. But anyways, this is a tour of my shop. It's a little bit of a mess. I'm still trying to reorganize it a little bit. I guess I can take you back here to the back wall. This is where a lot of the work is going on yet. I've got a spot for all my clamps, squares, straight edges. I'll go over there. Yes, I run a TV and air conditioner in my shop. Can't work if you're not comfortable. Well, I guess you can, but it's not fun. Anyways, we run our toolbox. There, we got all of our junk collection. We've got a cabinet over here that I'm yet to figure out what I want to use. But right here's more of that French cleat wall. Plenty of room for me to add storage yet. This garage is all R30 insulated, roof and walls. So it heats really well for me. That's a DIY drill holder. I don't have a drill right here. They're all over at the work table. And then this here is my table saw. I custom built this cabinet because I wanted a bigger surface and I had a brand new Craftsman job site saw. So what I did was I built this cabinet, mounted that job site saw in there. I have a sled that sits on here most of the time because I find it the most useful item I ever built. Handmade fence. Pros and cons, we probably will redesign that, and I'll probably be using extruded aluminum for that. And then I put in planer storage down here. This is all on locking casters, so I can roll it out when I need to and get it out here in the middle to where I can work with it. But all in all, this is Raybuilt, and this is what you're going to see a lot of projects come out of here in the near future. Almost every weekend I am out here working on one project or another. And right now the following video you will see is this project right here. That is going to go in a rat rod go-kart. But more details to come in the next video. Thank you for watching, y'all, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye now.